Hello and welcome, my nine-tailed leaves. Oh boy, I felt Kamen Rider Geats got a bit stale, though this episode, oh boy, I hope they keep up whatever comes next after this, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We are just at the beginning of this review, so let's go. Episode 38, Yearning F. The White Fox with 9 tails. Okay, first off, time to talk about Boost Mark III, which doesn't look all that different, but I kinda like this form. Though there will be more to this, so let's postpone that for later. This new form, though, can do this to those balls that Gazer uses. Yeah, he's pretty much defeated at this point, which, well, who will be the final boss in that case, though? Oh yeah, him. I almost forgot about him. But, well, more on that later. Again. And even with that power, he is still not able to reach his mother. But it's kind of interesting that he inherits the power of creation. What does that mean in the end? I mean, it's not a surprise. His mother had this power because she got him. So it makes sense that he has this power as well. But what will he do with it? Will he just clean swipe everything in the end and give everyone a happy ending or something like that? I don't know if I would like that. Especially thinking about, like, crossover movies in the future, where it's always like when a Sentai or Kamen Rider does the whole, oh, I'm never gonna be a rider again, like Rief did it basically. For the crossover movies, they have to bring them back somehow, so, And with Ace falling down and being unconscious, he wakes up in a dark space where there's basically only black for once. And he has a bit of chocolate on his cheek. I don't know why that happened. And there he meets the spirit that's in the ID core of Geats. A future iteration of himself? A past iteration of himself? His other side as Geats? Well, something of these, or maybe something completely different. We don't really get to know what this actually is, but I also do think we do not need to know for this thing to fulfill its role. Wait, she remembers that she's a Kamen Rider even with her ID core destroyed? Oh, whoa, that is interesting. Never mind, she means this beauty mask. A joke well done. Back to Ace and Geats. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Geats for sake of easiness. Yeah, Mark III is all about destruction, but your power is the power of creation. And you use the creation to destroy? That really does not make much sense, and I like the dualness they are going for here. I don't even know if it's intentional, but yeah, he kind of has to learn that destroying things can't be the end goal to save anybody. Like, sure, you have to defeat your enemies, and destruction might be helpful with that, though. What if you destroy the whole world in the wake of getting rid of your enemies? Then you might have won in the end. But what did you win? A pile of garbage. Yeah, that's not really the way you wanna win, right? Ah, remember Niram's secretary Sama's here? I didn't either. And in a very interesting twist, Niram isn't happy about what Suel is doing here. Because, well, Niram wants one thing out of this Kamen Rider show. Realism. Pure and good, very magical, superpowered realism. Well, in their world, it's realism, actually, because these powers do exist in that world, and, well, what exists is real, right? Thus, everything existing adds to realism. But well, Suel wants to manipulate everything with all the wishing stuff, and he's not a fan of that. So I guess Niram will be an ally suddenly of us. That is a kinda heavy twist. And a good one. Except we get this scene. Well, technically, I want to talk about the frame, basically, that is right before this. It's still the same scene, but the specific frame I'm going for here, I'm not sure if I can show this on YouTube, because even for Kamen Rider, who is a kids show, but still kinda grim and dark at times, this was unexpected. He gets shot. Like, you literally see the red stuff coming out of him, like, in a splattering way. That, I mean, I have seen worse, obviously. I'm 35 years old. I have seen stuff in movies. In real life, gladly not. But for Kamen Rider, yeah, this kind of took me off guard. And, wow, Niram is basically dead at this point. Probably. Maybe. Likely? You never know with shows like these. He might survive. But, wow, there was a twist on a twist. And on Geats' side, the mask is off. And under that Geats mask is, shock of all shocks, Ace. Yeah, I mean, I really expected this. It still doesn't answer who that is, because I don't think the actual look of whatever's talking to Ace here reflects what this thing actually is. It might just be Ace talking to himself as well, like his consciousness he has to come clear with, because what does he really want? Not like, what does he want in the moment? But yeah, the surprise reveal actually not that surprising. And while Ace is visiting his mother, more on that soon, well, Suel is going to erase this world. And it's kind of in a Dr. Stone-like fashion, where there's a curtain that's moving over the whole world. Just they don't get petrified, but they're actually killed, and, well, technically not killed, they get erased. Like, you take a file in a folder and delete. Don't put it in the trash bin, though. Delete it for real. Or are the humans put into trash bins? And could they be restored? We will never know how this exactly works. Yeah, okay. The scene with his mother. I have some gripes with this. First off, okay, she looks much younger. I would say she even looks younger than Ace. That I can let slide, because this Ace isn't the one she birthed, and she was kinda in a frozen state. This is her look when she turned into the goddess, which was very soon after the birth of the first Ace. Thus, he might be older than she was at that point. That makes sense. Okay. The actress isn't that good and doesn't even talk. Yeah, it's like Ace is talking normally. You see her lips move. Hers don't, though. She's completely dubbed for some reason. I don't know if she's dubbed by herself or if it's a different one talking here, which would be even weirder. No, actually, it's weirder if she dubs herself over her not moving the mouth. Why did they do this? It doesn't really make sense. She should just talk normally. I mean, they are in, like, a mind world anyway, so there's no reason for her not to. And sometimes she even moves her lips to talk, which is even weirder. And then the talk itself. I have to be honest here. A lot of times it's about saving the one you love, as in your potential girlfriend. Usually it's guy saving girl. Guy and girl kiss at the end. And I don't think you have to do that all the time. Why not have a protagonist wanting to save his mother? Or a father, or whatever. Brother, maybe even daughter, stuff like that. It doesn't happen very often. In this case, though, while they do it in this way, where it's his mother, the way they talk kinda seems like they are lovers more. Maybe it's just me seeing that, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like a son talking to his mother. And that is kinda striking me as a bit awkward. But oh well. Oh, also as an add-on. Yeah, I said the actress isn't good. That could mean, though, that she had bad direction. It doesn't have to be on her specifically. It could be that she's just not as good, but it also could be that she was directed in this way and, well, for me at least, it didn't work out. Doesn't have to be her fault. She might be a good actress, for all I know. I've never seen her in anything else so far, so just keep that in mind. Also, one more little gripe, which at first might sound weird, but hear me out. She is wearing braces. Usually I would say, well, that doesn't matter. Just because you're wearing braces, that doesn't mean you can't act, right? Though she is supposed to be from ancient Greek. Guess what people in ancient Greek didn't have? And that's where my problem lies with this. Yeah, Pump Jack. He doesn't like that this is happening, but it's more like, oh well, nothing I can do against that. Then he realizes he gets deleted as well. He's not part of this world, he's part of the future. Why is he getting deleted, right? I think Suel has some ulterior motives we don't know about yet. And this is kinda funny, at least in my head. Let me explain. Like, he says, "You're Kamen Rider Nago." To which she asks, "What is a Kamen Rider?" And yeah, you could say, well, it's logical. It's someone wearing a mask and riding something. Oh, wait a minute. The riding part really isn't happening anymore nowadays, right? Due to some weird laws, but the name kinda doesn't really work anymore. That doesn't mean I want them to change the name, because Kamen Rider is just an iconic name. Though, well, the rider part is written in very, very lowercase letters nowadays. Oh, damn it. I almost forgot the most important part here. Help, foreigners! Yeah, and of course, all riders lose their rider powers, because, yeah, that was kind of to be expected. Like, why would they keep them? These powers are still bestowed upon them from the future people, so Swell can just take them away. Which he does. And they also forget everything. Which, I mean, I guess makes kinda sense, but why go all the way out to make them forget things when you are gonna kill them anyway? And then his mother actually dies. I did not really expect that. Like, yeah, we saw her being on the brink of death, but usually in shows like these, they somehow get saved, and who knows, maybe at the end she gets revived or something, but for now, she dead. And Ace can't really do anything about that. Though Ace can do something very much different now, which, oh boy. Also, Niram dies for real now. Though he might also be brought back. As far as I have gathered, humans in the future are just a bundle of information, and that's it, so maybe there's a copy. And here we go. The Kitsune turns into Kyuubi. Mark 9. I don't think it's really skipping marks. It's basically Mark 4, but named Mark 9 because, well, nine-tailed fox. And this is so exciting, because you know this had to be coming at one point. The 9 tails. At least if you know a bit about Japanese folklore. Or have read Naruto. Which, well, had a nine-tailed fox as well. So, let's go. How will you look? First off, though, his belt buckle looks awesome. I adore this. This looks so good. I love it, especially with those energy tails and everything. Oh boy, I would totally get this as a toy if I wouldn't want to buy a lot of King Oja toys, and those are expensive enough. And he transforms together with a little companion. This is really cool. Also, I would like to see a Kamen Rider season where they all have like a little companion they transform with. That would be interesting. Kinda like Deno did it, just with more like this style. Okay, first we have the eyes, which look awesome. I love that you can actually see these eyes with the rings in them and stuff. Reminds me a bit of X8. And wow, this looks like menacing, but not in the evil way, which fits Ace perfectly. Also, red and white. I love the combination of white with red highlights. So that is great as well. And the yellow eyes are striking. Then there's the Geats Buster, I mean. QB9. QB is a nice way to put it because, well, basically that's how you pronounce QB, the nine-tailed fox of Japanese mythology, and, well, also these two letters. And 9 because of the nine tails. And it looks so cool, and you can really see that it will transform into a sword. Sword? Good. And then he has these 9 cape thingies? What do you call these? Which, I mean, capes and scarves and stuff like that always make a design better, in my opinion. Maybe not always, but you have a 99% chance to make it cooler. And the way they break out from the ground in 9 openings there. Wow! This is so good. Yeah, this is not my favorite Kamen Rider design, no. But it's definitely up there. It is one of my favorites. This, if we got a Kamen Rider RPG, I would put this on my team very likely. But while fighting with his power, he still destroys a lot of stuff, which immediately gets repaired back up again. That is destruction and creation in one. I like duality. Or, well, it doesn't have to be duality, but like things that go together, like life and death, yin and yang, or even stuff like the Triforce in Zelda, wisdom, power, and courage. I love thematics like that, where you have these opposites, basically, that strike a balance. Well, with 3 it's not opposites, but the balance between different powers. I love that. I always love that. And Geats is exactly that. And that is... oh, yes. Yes. I really like this. And he can walk through the air. Oh boy, this is getting better and better. And then this scene in the middle of the fight, where he just goes, shh, and the music stops. I love it if you play with the music in a scene. Like, music is a thing that's usually not really there. It's for us viewers, but for the in-universe thing, the music is not there. But that is exactly the reason why you can do awesome stuff like this with it. While it is so cool, it's just... I cannot put it into words. I love doing stuff like that. This is awesome. And told you, it will become a sword. And there, it is a sword. It would be even better if the QB9 had 9 different forms. With how it is designed, I can't see how that would be possible, but that would be the perfect weapon for Geats Boost Mark 9. A weapon with 9 forms. It would be the cherry on top. The awesome design that it has even evolved further into, well, perfectionism. And then he uses this power of destroying stuff and immediately repairing it to capture Suel in the ground. That is such a creative use of this power. Yes, I want more like this. This is great. I'm sounding like a total fanboy. Because I am! And then the episode ends with Geats defeating Suel, who still managed to escape, which I'm on the fence with that. I just hope there's an enemy higher than Suel is, because he was defeated already. It's not like he's a threat anymore. He would probably still get a power up and stuff, but a bigger enemy would be good. But with that, this awesome episode is over, and this arc as well. Next time, a new arc will start, and I wonder how that will go, because this could have been the penultimate episode, actually. So, tell me in the comments below what you think about this episode and Boost Mark 9. I'm looking forward to your opinions there. And what do you think will happen in the future? No spoilers though, please. Just, if you know what happens, just don't tell anyone. But if you don't know, put out your theories there. Also, grow 9 tails by clicking the like and subscribe button, as well as that little bell, to keep updated whenever I upload a video for you. And check out the links in the description down below, leading to my Twitter and Instagram and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, as well as to my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!